Exactly. Thanks very much, Jody. After a 5-month closure for building renovations, Save on Meats is now open. So we're going to chat with Elliot coming up next. Meat 101, we're talking little beef and little pork. Stay with us. You're watching BT on this Monday morning. It's all brand spanking new, of course, closed for the last 5 months. And Elliot, some big renovations throughout the whole building. Big renovations. So we actually diminished the size of our butcher shop down to about 30% of what it used to be. Shrunk it up so we could put a big industrial commissary kitchen that can service the community's needs a little bit better here. But kept the shop large enough that we can really supply some proper meat for the community at a great price. And you have a little bit of everything, I mean, and you do try to focus on local where you can. Exactly. It's a fine line balancing act where we have to actually keep fresh products in the case for the community, where you can come in, anyone can come in with any amount of money and get a fresh cut of meat that they can all cook. So we try our best to keep it local, keep it fresh, but of course there's always constraints on giving everyone what they want. As there is with everything. You know, they don't make prosciutto in BC, but... That's right. So we're going to focus on two that you want to focus on. We want to focus on a little pork and a little beef. So tell us what you have here and how people at home can use it. So we've started using our beef from Double R Ranches. Now they're a local Pacific Northwest rancher, and they have some of the best beef I've ever seen in Canada. Now this stuff comes marbled, dry aged with 45 days. So like this entrecôte of boeuf right here, an entrecôte, big fancy term for a prime rib. Okay. We do it in homage to one of our former sister restaurants, Bonita. We used to have a dish called an entrecôte of boeuf, so we decided to put it in our case. So best way to prepare it really quickly? Searing hot frying pan, salt and pepper on both sides. Sear both sides, throw it in a 350 oven, you're looking about 12 minutes. Excellent. Let's talk pork right now. Oh, let's talk pork. Every chef's favorite. So we have our traditional chops, bone in, bone out. Now these are great for anything on the grill, baking in the oven. You can bread them, you can sear them. And they don't have to be cooked full well done anymore, the pork. The health officials will love me, but I prefer a medium on mine. You know what? They say it's totally fine. Try and do it with a bone-out cut. Okay. We also gave you something for a little bit of an option. If you're looking to feed the family and you need a cheaper cut, pork belly, great option, affordable price, lots of flavor. It's where bacon comes from. Excellent. Well, for more details on Save on Meats, their hours, and of course, you can just come on by and see them. They're friendly folk right here. We're going to learn a little bit more about some of the stuff they're doing throughout the morning, Jody. Plus, we're going to chat with Mark Brand about some of the new initiatives on the way here for Save on Meats. Thanks, Elliot. Well, many of you have seen this. It's a breakfast token, and if you haven't seen it, we're going to tell you how something like this can help you help feed the community here at Save on Meats. Stay with us. You're watching BT. One of the very important breakfast tokens here at Save on Meats, the newly reopened Save on Meats. Congratulations, Mark, after 5 months. Feels good to be home. And we're, of course, right by the very famous breakfast counter where Corey, you're back there working. How are you? I'm great. How are you? Excellent. Thank you. How long have you been working here? Since the very beginning. Day one. 3 years. Day one, yeah. And so tell people what you do here. I manage this community window here. We run the token program through this window. I basically say hi to everyone and give them smiles and make sure that everyone's happy. Excellent. It's all about feeding people in the community, and there are ways, Mark, that people via this token can help feed their neighbors. Yeah, exactly. And Corey's way too modest, by the way. She's the queen of Hastings Street. There's not a person who walks down here who doesn't know her, and that's part of what we do at Save On, is that inclusiveness. You know, there's a $1 million condo here. There's a $265 room right there. Literally 20 steps that way and 20 steps that way, and we want to be the glue that binds us. So these tokens, $225. I'm here from Corey. She's super good to talk about it. Or in the diner or online, you can go to saveonmeats.ca and donate them to one of our community partners, whether it be Atira Women's Resource Center or the VPD Outreach. And yeah, we do about 80 to 100 a day in the window. And so the idea would be that if someone is asking for help, for instance, asking for money, or especially if they're saying I need money for food, if you can give them one of these, at least you know that they're going to get some food and they're going to have some food in their belly, which is really gives people a great start to their day. Absolutely. So the people who said that this wouldn't work and that traditional gift certificates only see about 50% redemption, we've sold 20,000. We've redeemed 18,000. There's constantly 2,000 in flux. Every single one of these actually comes back to the window, so you can be confident that somebody's going to use it. It's good. And you've got a new token program that's about to start, right? Yeah, so we launched a sock program, and we're just waiting on a re-up of socks right now in the mail. But another common problem for people in the Downtown Eastside, as you can see because of the weather today and almost every other day, thanks Vancouver, is soaking wet feet, which leads to illness. And so you want to make sure they have dry feet, that there's no holes in the socks, and
and that their feet are warm.
You definitely do. So your token programs, again, via their website, or make your way here. I'd like a breakfast sandwich. I know that I could do a token, but I want to pay. And you know what? I got $5 here, so I'll buy Mark breakfast here, too. Yeah. Thanks, Corey. There you go, Michelle. A little breakfast sandwich here this morning. Here you go, Mark. There's yours.
Bed.
There you go.
Thanks, Corey.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Exactly. Thanks very much, Michelle. Good morning to everyone out there. Oh, nothing starts your day perfectly like a great breakfast. So coming up, Chef Gavin going to make us their famous breakfast skillet here at Save on Meats. Stay with us. We'll be right back. I know, yum, yum, yum. And they are just reopened here at Save on Meats after a 5-month bit of a break while they did some complete building renovations. We're here with Chef Gavin, where it's a hustle bustle because you guys are open right now.
Yep, sure am. Great, thank you.
Awesome. Well, you're making us your breakfast skillet. So what do you have going there right now?
We got some sauteed green peppers and some red onions. Just going to put in a little egg here.
Excellent. Now, would you say breakfast is one of the most popular times of day you have?
Sure is.
Yeah.
Our weekends are very busy. People loving the eggs, so.
Excellent. You're open, by the way, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, the ding ding. We got an order up already. I feel like we should be yelling order up or something. Tell us a little bit about the menu here, Gavin.
We got the diner fare. We got some fried chicken. We have shepherd's pie. Lots of the regular diner fare here. So.
What makes your shepherd's pie different?
We have a great vegetarian one. We got lentils in there. We also have some carrots and peas. It's a really meaty texture in it, but it's vegetarian.
Excellent. Nice, great option for people. Okay, so we got our scramble going right now. So you had peppers, you had onion, you had a couple of eggs right now. And this is something easy people can make at home, or of course make their way here to Save on Meats. Okay, what are you going to go next?
There we go. Going right in the skillet, going on top. There we go. I'm going to put some cheese on.
Oh, you got to put the cheese. What's your favorite, other than the shepherd's pie? Because I know you like the shepherd's pie.
Gotta love the fried chicken.
Okay.
Nice and crispy outside. It's poached in buttermilk, and herbs, and hot sauce.
Oh my God, yum.
Yeah,
hot sauce with the fried chicken, that makes it a little different. Okay, we got the finished version coming out here.
Here we go.
So not only can people help participate in the token program here at Save on Meats, you can make your way here to grab a little breakfast as well. Of course, you know I've got my fork handy right now. Save on Meats, open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, we got a little salsa in there too.
A little salsa.
Hold on, I gotta press the button here. Order up! Order up! Order up! No, not really. Stop. No worries. It's okay. False alarm.
There we go. That looks delicious.
Well, we are inside the iconic Save on Meats, I guess, diner. Mark, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. It couldn't be any better.
It couldn't be any better because, of course, you guys are all reopened.
Indeed.
You got the community kitchen that's opened up. And tell us maybe a little bit about the concept for that.
So the community kitchen is a partnership between Vancouver Community College, the City of Vancouver's Greenest Initiatives, and also job employment sector, myself, and our charity, A Better Life Foundation. So the first of its kind in Vancouver to try and get more people trained, fed, and that's really the answer of it, right? Like, we want to train people, we want great food going out, we want the residents of the neighborhood to be fed properly, and I think we can eradicate these hunger problems.
And great startup companies also get a chance to maybe use the kitchen if they can't necessarily afford their own space right away, right?
Absolutely. So that's the incubation portion of it, or like we like to call it the catapult kitchen. So if you're a small group and you're trying to start a food truck and you want to try out your things, you can come in, get mentorship, training. Also, if you just have a big event on the weekend, you want to rent some space, we're going to be a HACCP certified kitchen, which means the best kind of kitchen there is, and you can come in and work out of there.
And you give lots of people great opportunities here again at Save on Meats. I mean, even the artwork that we're seeing here in the diner. Tell us about that.
Something that a lot of folks don't know is, I mean, we run 9 businesses, 7 of them being restaurant, primary, or pubs, and we work with local artists only. So if you walk into any of my venues, it's only local art, and we support them financially too, right? So this particular one was me asking 45 of my favorite artists, some of them international, some of them local, who lived here before though, the international folks, who understand the Downtown Eastside and understand what we do here, to do their interpretation of what Save on Meats means to them. And so I asked 45, but I was like, hey, no big pressure, and every single one of them submitted something. So right now we've got 27 pieces. You'll see along the diner walls, with a couple more in the mail. Of course, they're artists, so some stuff is late. And it's just a beautiful culmination of like all of the things that we adore about this neighborhood, right? And what more importantly, what the artists adore about it.